I have been using this DeWalt tool backpack for about a week now, and is it really worth its $160 price tag? When it comes to the material of a tool backpack, it needs to be strong, sturdy, and heavy duty. I personally found that about this backpack, and I don't think I would ever really need to worry about it ripping on me. The zippers also feel nice to use. They have a little loop, so it's easy to just stick your finger in there and just zip. It's pretty easy to use because of that, to help with the grip. And unlike backpacks like you might use for school or work, this backpack holds its shape quite well even when it's full, so you won't have to worry about a deformed backpack that might make it feel uncomfortable to wear. I didn't find that with this backpack, and it's 100% fine, and it will not be distorted. Also, because of its space and the pockets that it has, I personally found it a lot easier to access my tools or whatever it was I was grabbing in my bag. Unlike my Klein's box bag thing, the pockets were sometimes a little tight on the actual box, so it'd be hard to access certain things. And I personally found it kind of inconvenient if I wanted to find something that was very specific that wasn't in an obvious place with that. But with this backpack, I find it a lot easier to access and find certain things that I'm looking for. When it comes to its storage and your organization of things in the backpack, it has 6 pockets in the back for screwdrivers and then 3 bigger pockets just right in front of them that are for your general pliers. And because of these pockets, it makes it really nice to not only see everything, but also just nicely grab them and also easily organize because everything has its own place. It's not just full of just random pockets that are up to you to decide what to use them for, but it also has a specific pocket for a battery and also a little thing to fit your drill. Not only are there plenty of pockets inside, but there's also things like around the backpack on the outside that you can clip things on. Like example, I have a work light and I also have my knee pads that are attached to the sides. So I'm able to still carry that stuff with me without being inside the actual bag, and it's also a lot easier to access. There's also a spot for your tape measure and also for a water bottle as well. There's also this thing on the front that I put my pens in, and also a little open pocket in the front, which I put my plug testers and my safety glasses. In wearing the backpack, I find that I was quite impressed with this. I found that it was nice and tight when I wore it, so it didn't feel super baggy or like it was gonna fall off or whatever. I found that it was nice and tight and snug. Going back to what I talked about, even if it's full, it won't distort the bag. And even when it's full, it's not uncomfortable to wear. It's just a little bit heavier, obviously. I didn't find it uncomfortable in the slightest. Also, when you're wearing it, the straps and the back are padded quite nicely. So because of that, it makes it much more comfortable to wear. Unlike some tool backpacks where they might have a solid plastic back to prevent rips, this one does not have that. It has a nice cushiony padded thing for your back, but it also does have on the bottom, it has a plastic base so that the bottom of the bag won't rip when you have all your tools in there. And it also helps it stand up straight, which is nice. Now, when it comes to its practicality on the job site, it's really nice that it's its own little unit. It's not like a big bag that takes up so much space. And it also just stands up straight, so it's not constantly falling over. And it just has all you need in that one little place, so it makes it really practical and convenient for the job site. It's easy to grab tools quickly, and because of that plastic base that's on the bag, it helps it keep that part nice and waterproof, so it won't soften or nor weaken any kind of material that may be on the bottom, which would result in damage and ripping of the base. But because of that, there's none of that. I think this bag is specifically perfect for apprentices because, at least for me, I don't need a lot of tools. I don't need 10 power tools. I don't need that big Milwaukee pack out. I just need something that keeps all my hand tools and as well as the 2 power tools that I actually have, which this backpack does a very good job with keeping all that in place. I'm in electrical, so I can't speak so much on the other trades like plumbing and carpentry, but for electrical, and especially as apprentice, like I just said, this bag is perfect. I guess it could also be good for maybe plumbing, because I don't think they would use that much bigger tools like an impact and your wrenches and other stuff that plumbers use. I think that would fit well in this bag. And for carpentry, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure exactly on what they use, but I imagine that they have like maybe some bigger saws and stuff like that. So that might make it a bit harder to fit all that stuff in the bag, so I don't know. But definitely great for electrical apprentices. Big question, is it worth its price tag? And would I personally buy it again? I would say Yes, I think I would buy it again because of its practicality and how convenient it is, how everything is just in its one spot, and because of the straps, I'm not having all the weight on one shoulder like I did with my Klein's box. And compared to a lot of other bags, like say a Milwaukee one, they could be like $180 plus, and I don't want to be spending that much money. And I know technically it's like maybe just like a $20 difference, but there isn't much difference of what the DeWalt bag has and say a Milwaukee one or whatever the other bag has. All you need is what you need. And I found that I had this in this backpack. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully this video was helpful. Let me know what you guys thought. If you have any questions or comments or things that you guys would also like to see, leave that in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one, Lord willing. Peace out.